Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Black Krrsantan. He made his first appearance in the Marvel comic named Darth Vader that was released in February of 2015. He's a relatively large Wookiee male from the planet Kashyyyk that stands about 7 feet 9 inches tall, and I'll estimate his weight to be between 700 and 800 pounds, being covered in shaggy black fur that's graying in a few places as well as brown eyes. Also sporting a trademark scar across his left eye, which he received in a fight with Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's also known to wear decorative gold breastplates and shoulder plates, as well as ornamentation in his hair. Now, just like every other Wookiee, Krrsantan cannot speak the basic galactic language, which we perceive as English, although they can understand it. To go on, Wookiees are regarded as a savage and short-tempered species, who also possess significant moderate superhuman strength for the Star Wars universe, being able to lift around at least 3 tons on average. And that's not considering when they're in their berserker rage. Keep in mind that Black Krrsantan is actually one of the most capable and strongest of the Wookiees, although he hasn't always shared all of the honor-bound codes that Wookiees have, especially due to him being a rare and unique Wookiee bounty hunter. Now, speaking of honor, as a side note, it's a little-known fact that all Wookiees have huge and sharp retractable claws, which, despite their perceived savagery, are only used for climbing. And if any Wookiee is ever found to intentionally use his claws in hand-to-hand combat with anything, is automatically considered dishonorable and can be ruthlessly hunted by all of his species, totally regardless of any of the circumstances surrounding their use. Due to Krrsantan's extensive training as a gladiator, he has a reputation of being one of the most fierce and best fighters and bounty hunters in the galaxy, being able to outbrawl many of his fellow Wookiees, as well as nearly taking out the iconic Boba Fett, and being able to hold his own against the powerful Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. To take down his quarry, the Wookiee bounty hunter doesn't hesitate to use his massive strength, his sharp teeth, his modified knuckles that are filled with metal, as well as extra brass knuckles on top of that, and a trusty bowcaster. Now, long ago, Black Krrsantan was an accomplished Wookiee warrior on his home world, but at some point he disgraced his people and had to leave his planet. He would eventually hear of the infamous Xonti Brothers, who ran a gladiatorial enterprise, and would go through great lengths just to get to them, to train and to become part of their gladiator teams, even taking out most of the Trandoshan acquisition crew just to get near them. This was extremely unorthodox, to say the least, seeing as how most of the gladiators were being captured from around the galaxy. But Krrsantan would quickly realize what he signed up for, enduring extremely harsh training to become a gladiator, as well as the forced surgeries which gave him metal knuckles, which the Xonti Brothers figured would make him a much more valuable fighter to buyers. Now, it must be noted that Krrsantan would swear a life debt on the Xonti Brothers, pledging to affect their life in the exact same way they affected his, which many years down the road he would eventually be able to do, capturing them and taking them back to the gladiatorial pits to fight themselves. Krrsantan's reputation as a brutal and relentless bounty hunter would give him plenty of work, regularly being hired by the influential Jabba the Hutt and by his cousins, the Hutts known as the Twins. He'd even be hired by the infamously powerful Darth Vader, and he would temporarily work with the team while he was with Doctor Aphra's crew. Yet he would eventually end up working for the new self-appointed Daimyo of Tatooine, his former contemporary and rival Boba Fett. Now, due to his abilities and his influence on the Star Wars universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Black Krrsantan a rating of 8, which is an unforgettable rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.